Welcome back, everybody, to Volatility Trading Strategies. So today is a little bit of a departure from our usual investing and volatility trading content. But given the magnitude of the global situation that we're all in right now, I have a message to communicate to everybody that concerns our very livelihoods. If I can help even one person out there, then it's worth it. So of course, as everybody is already aware, we are facing an unprecedented slowdown in the global economy, and it's already having devastating consequences on the employment situation. This is a chart showing the weekly jobless claims in the United States for the past 30 years. And you can see the 30-year average is about 350,000. The highest levels during the height of the financial crisis in 2008 were in the mid-600,000s. But these past 2 weeks in March 2020 have seen back-to-back 3.3 million and 6.6 million claims this week. It's hard to even conceptualize how bad that is because it's never happened before. And look, I don't want to scare anyone or spread negativity here. I want everybody out there to try to remain positive and just focus on staying healthy. But I think it's also pretty clear this trend is going to continue. And just getting straight to the punchline of my message today, I don't think the employment situation is ever going to return to where it was before this health crisis started. Now, I desperately hope I'm wrong on that. I hope this is one of those videos where you all come back in 5 or 6 months and laugh at me and call me an idiot for how wrong I got this one. But here's the situation as I see it. You can see here we've seen the unemployment rate consistently dropping for over 10 years now, from a high in 2008 of around 10% to where it was just last month at 3.5%. 3.5% is more or less considered full employment. But if we extend this chart further out, given all the closures and social distancing measures, I don't think it's unreasonable that we see the unemployment rate at 20% or more in the coming months. But here's where it gets sad, and I'm sorry to say a little bit scary, because I don't think the unemployment rate will ever get back to where it was a few months ago. I'm not sure we're ever going to be able to say we're at full employment again. Now, of course, the health crisis itself is going to pass. All countries out there are going to get a handle on this, and life will return back to normal. But when it does, I just don't think all those companies out there that have laid off so many employees are just going to pick up the payroll sheet and rehire everybody. Again, I hope I'm dead wrong on this one. I hope all the companies out there just call everybody by name and just go down the list, giving everybody their job back at the same salary. I think that would be fantastic if that were to happen. If I had to guess, though, I would say the trajectory of unemployment will likely look like this. We will quite quickly recover a good percentage of the jobs that were lost, and that'll probably start to happen in 2 to 3 months. The healthy companies will want to show strength and represent their brand, and they will rehire most or all of the lost positions. But there could be 5 or 10% there that just never do get recovered, and we very well could be looking at a long-term unemployment rate of around 10%. And this is all ignoring the rise of automation, which was already going to cause unemployment to rise going forward. I'm talking about this new issue on top of the already existing problem. Due to the recent health crisis, companies have been seriously hurt by this economic interruption, and some of them will just outright not survive. And the ones that do are likely going to have to streamline their workforce and make some really tough decisions to downsize their payroll going forward. Alright, so that's enough doom and gloom. I think you know what I'm getting at here. The world has changed, and I think now would be an excellent time for you to level up your skills. So today I'm going to go over 4 things that you can be doing right now today to make sure that you come out of this at or ahead of where you went in. So remember to hit that like button for me, put down the video games, turn off the Netflix, and let's talk about ways we can utilize all this free time that's been forced upon us. So sometimes people think it's a huge commitment to improve ourselves, but you'd be amazed what you can accomplish with 2 to 3 hours a day of dedicated focus. Everything I'm going to talk about today, you can get a serious foundation on in 1 to 3 months, so you can hit the ground running when this whole thing is behind us. The first thing, and I think this is a good idea for everybody to take care of, is to update your resume and get it ready to use just in case. The last thing you want to do is wait until you're in a position where you're out there job hunting and then start scrambling around putting together your resume. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. There's no downside in being prepared. But I suspect in the first few weeks, when everybody does go back to work, there's going to be a lot of jockeying for positions in a short period of time. Remember, there's going to be more applicants than jobs available. And I want you to be one of the people that's ready on day one to say, I'm here, I'm eager, and I can do this job. Have your resume done, updated, printed off, as well as in all the online formats. Have it ready to use immediately. Highlight your skills, your most recent 1 to 2 job positions, your highest level of education, and any additional awards or noteworthy things. That's it. Don't do massive lists that go back many years. Get to the point in a single page that's easy to read. Remember, employers are going to have stacks of these to go through, so keep yours professional and straight to the point. But another very important thing you can do in this time is create a database of all the potential companies and job positions that you would be interested in. Research the companies now, so that when the time comes, you're ready on day one to get out there. Have the outline of your cover letters done, so you can just swap in the company name and the job position, and you've got a really concise one-page resume plus a quarter-page cover letter. Having a resume ready to go might save you precious time and make the difference between you getting back to work right away or missing that first wave, so get this done. Now let's talk about ways you can improve some of your other skills. The second thing you can do with all this extra time on your hands is start learning a second language. I know it's daunting for some of you, but trust me, you can get a really good start on it in a few months. You'd be surprised, you can get yourself to a basic conversation level pretty quickly. Roughly 40% of the world speaks 2 languages, so you definitely want to try to be one of them. Studies show bilingual people earn about 10% higher average salaries. And if nothing else, it definitely gives you an edge on your resume and in interviews. If it's up to 2 candidates and one of them speaks even a little bit of a useful second language, that could really make the difference. It could also open up doors for promotions by relocating, either domestically to a part of the country that speaks that language more, or internationally where you can get a higher salary by being an expat. And lastly, it just helps with relationship building within a company if you have a shared language. So don't overlook the power of learning a second language. Now obviously you'll want to choose based on usefulness, so I'd stick to one of the top 4 or 5. Chinese, English, Spanish, Arabic, Hindi. 中文是世界上最重要的语言之一，可是学习的过程中，正确的发音很重要，所以对外国人来说，一开始比较辛苦。但是中文可以帮助住在大城市的外国人带来很多便利。纽约、洛杉矶、旧金山、波士顿、西雅图。美国和欧洲都有很多中国人，我有时候在温哥华也用中文。相信我，学习第2个语言对你的工作来说一定会带来帮助。The third thing that I think you have a perfect opportunity to tackle right now is to start studying for additional certifications, or taking specific courses that will expand your skill set. I think anybody who's currently studying for the LSAT, the MCAT, CPA, CFA, any of the major ones, they probably don't need any encouragement. Use this time wisely, and I'm sure you will. But if you haven't started studying yet and you want one of those major certifications, it's the perfect time to start. But pretty much every job out there has additional certification courses that would set you apart from the crowd, or learning some tangent skills that might allow you to take on a higher level of responsibility. And of course, these days, everything can be done online. So if you're in asset management, study for your options and derivatives license, so you can take these volatility metrics that I talk about all the time in the VTS community, and you can start applying them to real derivatives investments for your clients. But no matter what field you're in, computer courses, learning Excel at a higher level, going through marketing courses, learning social media. So whatever skills you can learn that'll set you apart and take you to that next level, start doing them now. So 2 to 3 months from now, you've already leveled up and you're on your way. And the last thing, and this is something that I think everybody from any background can start doing, is start a side hustle. The world is going digital and there's all kinds of ways people can make money online. Now, if you listen to the online gurus tell it, you'll be making bank and driving a Lamborghini in no time. But forget all that flashy nonsense. It doesn't have to be a big deal. For most people, making an extra $500 or $1,000 a month would really be useful for saving for retirement and having more capital to invest. Remember, after this market crash, there are going to be investing opportunities to capitalize on. Here in the VTS community, we're going to try to take advantage of some of those within the next several months. There's all kinds of things you can do as a side business. Drop shipping, affiliate marketing, web design. Be a social media manager for older professionals who don't understand the online marketing world. Be a freelancer and sell your skills on Fiverr, Upwork, freelancer.com. You can start a blog and make money through advertising. If you do have a skill or expertise, start building an online course and sell it through Udemy or Coursera. There are all kinds of ways to make money online these days. Heck, you can even make extra cash completing online surveys at Survey Junkie, or get paid to test the user experience of websites at usertesting.com. The sky is the limit. Start your side hustle to see if you can make an extra $1,000 a month. You might be surprised how much you can accomplish in a few hours a week. And who knows, maybe your side hustle does turn out to be a full-time job, better than what you're currently doing. That is how it happens for a lot of these people you see living these online income lives. It starts small and then it snowballs. This situation that has been thrust upon us all is terrifying. We've never been in a situation like this as a global community before. I desperately hope I'm wrong about this, but I do think the world is different now, and I'm not sure it'll ever return to what we would call full employment. If you use the next few months wisely, you really could be one of the people who hits the ground running and gets back to normal life quite quickly. I want that for all of you, so seriously, don't look for ways to just kill time right now. Use your time wisely, become the best version of yourself, and this will all be over soon. And for investors, there's going to be some opportunities going forward. So if you want to see how the VTS community is going to navigate these markets, go check out my website. There's a free trial on there. See if the VTS community is right for you. You're always welcome. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching the video. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and go check out my website right here. There's tons of articles and videos on there, as well as a free trial to join the VTS investing community. What have you got to lose? Come see how I personally navigate these unruly markets. See you next time.